What's up guys, Joe the Tech here. Today Apple released iOS 4.3 2 days earlier than expected. We expected to get it on Friday the 11th of March along with the launch of the iPad 2, but we've got it on Wednesday the 9th of March. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to plug in your iPod Touch, iPhone or iPad, and if you have the iPod Touch, then this update is only available for the 3rd generation iPod Touch and above. Apple have ceased support for the 2nd generation and 1st generation iPod Touches. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to plug it in, and you're going to need to go to File and Transfer Purchases and back it up. So you've got all of your data on your computer backed up in your iTunes library, and then you're going to want to click Update. And it will say iTunes will update your iPod to iOS 4.3 and will verify the update with Apple. You want to click Update, and you can read through what the update is going to bring. So it's going to bring personal hotspot for the iPhone 4, and on the AT&T iPhone 4, we already know that there's a personal hotspot feature on the Verizon iPhone. You're going to be able to share iPhone 4 mobile data connection with up to 5 devices, combination of up to 3 Wi-Fi, 3 Bluetooth, and 1 USB. iTunes home sharing to your iPod Touch or iPhone. New AirPlay features, faster Safari performance, HD video out using Apple Digital AV adapter, ping features, new settings, bug fixes, symbol tap conference call dialing, and the product is compatible with the iPhone 4, iPhone 3GS, iPad, iPod Touch, 4th and 3rd generation. So you can read through the specifics there whilst you're updating, and so we want to go ahead and click yes. Next, add agree. You can read through the terms if you wish. We're going to hit agree. And ahead in downloads, we're going to have the software update. Now we have 5 minutes remaining, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and come back when it's right about near the end. So we have 2 seconds remaining, 1 second, and processing the file. So extracting software, and down in the bottom right corner of the screen you're going to see a live view of the iPod Touch as it goes through this update. Preparing iPod for software update, and we see our connection. Our iPod is restarting into update mode. We have the little spinning dot. Verifying iPod update with Apple. Waiting for iPod. And we have updating iPod software. And it took about 2 to 3 minutes for the waiting for iPod screen to appear. And we have the bar going across the top on iTunes. Nothing on the iPod just yet. And we have the bar appear. So our updating iPod software bar on iTunes is come to the end, and iTunes is now verifying the iPod software update. So the bar has moved close to the end, and on iTunes we see updating iPod firmware. And we have a window on iTunes saying your iPod has been updated and is restarting. Please leave your iPod connected. It will appear in iTunes after it restarts. And the iPod is updating, as we can see. and we have our bar across the bottom. And the iPod Touch has appeared back in iTunes and is now backing up. And we can see by software version here we are on 4.3. And we are nearly finished the process of updating. So there we have it, the iPod update has completed, and then your iPod is going to continue the syncing, and that's going to sync all of your photos back onto the device. So after all this process has completed, then you're just going to have to let iTunes run and continue the process of updating. So this has been the installation of iOS 4.3 for the iPod Touch 3rd generation. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.